So I just wanted to pop on, man. I got to run upstairs and throw a polo on because I got to do a briefing to some students in 26 minutes. So I want to look official with the polo shirt and my basketball shorts, man. Party on the bus. I've had some people email me, and it was some people had asked in the comments as far as you know what advice I have for dating. I want to be very upfront. I don't have any advice for dating. I said before in previous videos, I've been with my old lady for 13 years. And before that, my son's mom, we had divorced. So I'm not just going to try to spin it for clicks and likes and get on social media like I'm some guru, like I've been through it all. Don't have that. There's certain things I'll never talk about on any type of platform, even though I'm just only on YouTube. I can't tell you about, like, I'm not going to talk about like politics, religion, dating and stuff like that, because I don't know. Like I've been out that game for a while. I got a couple of homeboys that's out there on the maps and everything else, and I'm just like, man, that's crazy. So my best advice, and this might sound simpish, is if you got a good one, hold on to that good one, and if not, then don't. I met my girl in 2013, and I knew I had to shut down the game because I had a son. I had like my son was born in 2012, so he was 1 when I met my girl. So I'm like, man, I can't just be out here like I used to be, because I used to be out there. Like, my girl went to San Diego State, and before I started working at San Diego State, I still used to be at San Diego State, like ruining lives, man. Seaman Brantley just on campus, man. You would have thought I went there the way I was in them dorms, and I had to grow up. So I see what I see sometimes, the battle of the sexes and red pill, blue pill. I ain't got no pill. I realized that I have found a good lady, and like I said, it might sound simpish in today's climate, and everything that I've done, she's expanded, upon that. My old lady even gets along with my son's mom. Like, we got a group chat. Like, we got to pick him up. We got to do this, and I'm definitely not gonna mess that up. So, yeah, that is my advice. If you think you got a good one, man, don't be worrying about what nobody else doing. So yeah, I don't politics, religion, dating. Ain't nothing really I can say about it. There's certain entities I don't be dealing with either. I don't go against IRS, DMV, VA. Nah, I just understanding that. Like I said before, my girl used to edit some of my papers for college. I was just writing so much, man. I'm doing a lot. My son's young. I'm on the ship, and it helped me like focus, because I was just like word vomit on paper. And then one day she was like, just send it to me, because she does like marketing proposals at work. And then I was just like, it became like every week. So that when it comes to your fitness goals, that's a big one. That's an important one, but that's also one I stay away from, because I've seen how that can go, far right, like for real. Not like politics, but just in general. My last ship, the USS Peleliu, when I got there, the guy that I was replacing, me and him ended up being like real cool. And he was just like, hey man, I need to get back in that gym. So that's naturally how it is, man. If somebody sees that on you, they see that you work out, and their confidence is in check, they're gonna ask you, hey man, when you be working out? I said, man, I go at 2:00 in the morning. This one I was going at 2:00. He said, I'm not doing that. I said, you know what? At lunchtime, we'll go to the gym on the ship. It was an amphib, so they had a decent ship. So we started going every day, Monday through Friday. I'm telling them what I'm eating. We eating the same thing. Dude already had decent genetics, but he locked in. He lost about 40 pounds, and he was about to retire because I was relieving him. We had like a picnic, a command picnic, meaning the ship has a picnic. Everybody invites their family. I had never met anybody in his family. I just knew he was married. He had kids. And his wife came up to me, and she was just like, so you the one. And she made it seem like she was joking, but I felt like it was some animosity there. I said, what you mean? I'm the one. You got him on all this healthy stuff. And not too long after that, man, he stopped working out. And then he later retired. We still talk here and there, but yeah, that it wasn't supported. And that's another reason that me and my girl worked, because she worked out before she met me. I worked out before I met her. I give you one more. Now, this is unfair of me to share because I should come with the receipts of the recipes, but these are just examples of the food she used to make, right? Now, I'm somebody that could just dial in. I can eat brown rice. I can have my refeed day. I calculate everything out. Chicken, fish, steak. It's not like at this point at my age with how I see my results, it's easy for me. But when I met her, I still would have those, and I still do, now, those cravings. Like I say, I'm a donut pizza guy, but I don't do it because it makes me feel like crap. Not just mentally, physically. When you don't eat bad for long enough, I don't know if people know this because they haven't gotten to that point, which they can. Your body will reject that stuff. It will. You will be up there in that bathroom. But she used to make all these like healthier alternative protein cookies and low carb, because I say I'm lower carb, not for body composition, for the inflammation. Low carb cinnamon rolls and pies and cookies. And I was just like, man, it showed me that you can still have the best of both worlds. And the crazy thing, I used to post this stuff because we don't do it as much now because work's picked up. We've advanced in our careers. She would if I asked. I just haven't. Like on my birthday, she'll make like a healthy cake. Like real, there's a healthy cake. But, I used to post this stuff on Facebook and on Instagram. And I wasn't on TikTok. This was like a while ago. And people would be like, I bet you it don't taste the same. It won't, goofy. It'll taste good and sweet enough for you to scratch that itch, and you'll still be able to stay in your macros and feel the way you want to feel. You'll have no regret. And you won't feel like crap, all lethargic and itis. You just out. I don't like feeling like that. So yeah, my only advice I can give to any young man my age is if you got a good one, hold on to that good one. And I know that's simpish, but if you don't, pay attention to red flags, right? Red flags are actions. Don't be colorblind. Right? You know if somebody's trying to get over and play games and what you have time for and what your financial situation is and your dynamic of your life. And if you got kids and you're in your kid's life, man, my son always came first, no matter what, man. And once I let my girl know that when I met her, this is my life right here, which is why it took me about a year before I told my son's mom about my girl. My son's mom, I'm not gonna say no names, so let me try to say this right. My son's mom, the first half of her name is different, but the second half of her name, because she's from Puerto Rico, is the same as my old lady's name. So they got the same name kind of, right? And when I introduced him to my girl, he used to call her, H-E-R. And it was weird because he's young. He's trying to figure out, my mom name is this. And this girl at my dad's house name is that too. So he would just call her. So when he wanted something, her. And I felt bad, but I wasn't about to say nothing. That's on me. Because we had such a good dynamic, me and my son's mom. We had some turbulence before when we had, went our separate ways, but we had our son. It was 50-50 custody. So one day, I'm sitting here, man, and his mom calls me, and he was with her. And I was like, oh, what's up? She was like, I'm sitting here trying to teach our son, like, your name, my name, and he keeps saying my name is at dad's house. Do you think he think that we're together? I said, nah, he know better than that. I don't know what's going on. And I hung up the phone, man. I'm thinking, man, this dude is a narc. He was only like 3, maybe 4, from what I remember. So I called her back, and I was like, I got a girlfriend. And she was like, why didn't you tell me? I said, because we had such a good dynamic, and I didn't know, right? We had that early turbulence. She was like, nah, but he out here confused. And then, he got away from calling her, like, her, and start saying her name, man. That's just a funny story, and I'm sorry for that tangent, but yeah, man. I know now I could not rob a bank with my son. Cause he knocked me out quick. He should let me do it. But yeah, hindsight being 2020, I was confusing. It was confusing for him. But yeah, that's how long I've been with my girl, man. So I don't have any advice. I'm sorry if this was a useless video, but I don't have it, man. Like it was a lot of stuff I just stopped doing. I stopped playing around, man. Anything like that. Like even if I'm like I got a close knit group of friends, there's just certain things I don't condone. I don't because I can't disrespect my household. So I can't really you know, like support that when I see it. Like just out there. Man, a lot of that trouble can come back to you, come back to the crib. I know. Your boy didn't have his tires flattened. Remember one time, man, this girl gave me some Jordans. She gave me some Jordans, man, and then she thought I was talking to somebody else on the ship and put shaving cream on my car and tried to take the Jordans back. You're not getting the Jordans back. I remember my cars was keyed. I remember one girl, we left Tijuana. This girl busted my windows, man. And she lived right up the street from me. And I drove that car up the street, took that rock out that backseat, and I busted her window. But her dad was a cop. Luckily, he knew, man. Like, but it was just all that. I couldn't bring my son into that type of climate, just mess. So maybe I just got it out of my system. I think, man, right when I hit 29, I was running the streets so much. It was New Year's. We had went to Gaslamp for something in San Diego, and I fell asleep in the club. I paid $150 New Year's Eve, about to get it in, and I fell asleep, and I woke up, and I said, man, I'm out of here. I told the people I was with, I'm gone, man. And I went and got some Carl's Jr.'s. Went home, man. That's when I think I kind of like fizzled out from like just doing that. And then, you know, later down the line, met my son's mom, had a child. So, yeah, I think I sold my oats. I think your boy sold his oats, man. His royal oats.